day everyone, this is Kendra Nicole Gacias taking up a Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English, minor in Mandarin, a third-year student of Bulacan State University, main campus. So for today's video, I will demonstrate the remedial strategy that I've created. This is intended for teaching listening skills. This strategy is entitled Breaking the Misunderstanding Between Listening and Hearing, remediating listening skills through songs and speeches. As it is known, listening is one of the most essential skills in English language learning. Listening is the first driving force for the students to acquire understandable input. Hence, without listening, learning will not occur if there is no input. However, there are scholars who believe that listening and hearing are two different things. Students might seem listening but do not. Students who might hear the words from the teacher yet do not listen. Listening is an active process of receiving oral stimuli by hearing, selecting, attending, understanding, evaluating, and remembering. Whereas hearing is a passive physiological process in which sound is received by the ear. Listening requires energy and desire, while hearing occurs with little or no effort when sound waves reach our ears. Therefore, a student might be a good hearer but not a good listener. This might lead to encountering such difficulty. Poor listening habits might affect students' daily life routine and cause misunderstandings. It can create personal and professional problems. Students who have this difficulty can result in incorrect assignment and fail to catch up with such notable classroom interactions. Therefore, the teacher should be familiarized with the difference between listening and hearing, and identify whether the students are acquiring the listening skills or just stop in the hearing stage. So on your screen are the 7 stages of listening. So the first one is hearing. Second is selecting. It is a process where we choose which stimuli we will listen to or which we will ignore. Next is attending. It is a mental process of focusing or concentrating for some time. Next is understanding. It is a process wherein you will assign meanings. Next is evaluating. It is a process when the listener analyzes the evidences or sort facts from opinions and determines the intent of the speaker. Next is remembering or recalling. And lastly is responding. It is a process of sending feedback. What type of students will benefit from this strategy? This strategy will help the students who have significant listening difficulties, such as remaining in the hearing stage, forgetting what is heard, failing to recognize the words they know, unable to understand the message, cannot retain attention, and or lack of knowledge to create a meaningful input. So how will this strategy help the students? This strategy will help the students to gain an active and effective listening skill, be able to understand the intended message from the materials being used, and retain their attention that can develop their active listening. To promote productivity and avoid stagnation in the hearing stage, it is best to follow these simple procedures connected to the process of effective listening. This is just the motivation part of the lesson. Procedure number 1. Before the class starts, prepare for various, both familiar and unfamiliar songs and speeches from the web. Good morning, class. How are you today? I hope you are all doing great. So today, I will be discussing context clues. But before we proceed in discussing the lesson, I have here a song that I got from the internet, which is entitled Defying Gravity by Idina Menzel. Are you familiar with this song, Carmela?
Not really, Mom, but I think I've already encountered that song once, I guess.
Procedure number 2. Ask the students to listen to the prepared materials. I see. It's fine, Carmela, because today we will familiarize ourselves with this song. I will play the song, and what I want you to do is listen carefully. Please do take note of all the words that seem unfamiliar to you as well. Then later on, you will recite the words you have written and identify its meaning. Are we clear so far?
Yes, Ma'am.
Alright, I will play the song now.
Okay na.
Procedure number 3. While the song is playing, encourage the students to list all the unfamiliar words being used in the materials presented. Procedure number 4. As the students attend to the song, they will try to spell out these unfamiliar words. Alright, a great song, isn't it? So now, as what I have stated earlier, may I know the words you have listed?
Yes, Ma'am. The first word that seems unfamiliar to me is the word grovel.
Alright.
Next is grandeur. The third one is instinct. Lastly, the word is bliss.
Good. Now, we will focus on these words you have listed. Can you please reread the first word? Then try to spell it out.
Grovel. Grovel.
Good job! You did spell the word gravel right. Now listen to how I pronounce the word. Grovel. Again, grovel. Now you try.
Gravel.
Once more.
Gravel.
Very good. Procedure number 5. Once the students have heard, selected, and attended to the sounds and words, they assign meaning to them. This is a good time to help the students relate the task and their past experiences to create meaning. Very good. Now, can you guess what is the meaning of this word? Based on the song, what do you think is the meaning of the word grovel? Would you like me to read the lyrics for you?
Yes, Ma'am.
Alright. Listen carefully. Grovel can be found in the third verse, and I read the line. I hope you're proud how you would grovel in submission to feed your own ambition. Now, try to identify its meaning.
Beg or persevere, Ma'am.
Oh, I see. Why do you think the word grovel means to beg or persevere?
Because based on the last line, grovel in submission is to feed your ambition. I can infer that the character is pleading to get her ambition. There is also perseverance.
Point taken. A very good point. Grovel is to act in an obsequious way to obtain someone's forgiveness or favor. Grovel can be defined as kneel, crawl, to plead, or humbling oneself as well. And we can also say that to grovel is to show perseverance to achieve or find something. Very good, Carmela. Repeat the process until all the words are completely taught and defined. Procedure number 6. Encourage the students to make a conclusion or analysis about the message from the prepared materials by tracing the words and meanings they listed. After recognizing the unfamiliar words, identify their meaning. What you will do next is to create a short interpretation about the message of the song. So I will give you 3 minutes, I guess, to create your short interpretation. Are you done?
Yes, Ma'am.
Alright, so let me hear your short interpretation about the message of the song.
Defying gravity implies to defy what is anticipated of you. Doing of what you need, what you dream of, and overlooking everybody who says you cannot. Some individuals simply will meet who says that things are inconceivable, but I wager they are not.
Procedure number 7. After listening, ask the students to recite the unfamiliar words without even looking at their notes.
Gravel, grandeur, instinct, bliss.
Procedure number 8. In remediation, expect that there are still concerns or inquiries being raised. Take this time to assist your students by providing feedback. And those are the simple procedures we can follow to remediate students' listening difficulties. I hope this strategy will be a great help for you. Thank you for watching.